Have you ever wondered what happens after a market crash? When the panic finally subsides, a new, much quieter game begins. This is called the accumulation phase, and it's not some random market recovery. It's a meticulously planned campaign orchestrated by the biggest players in the game, the smart money, or what we call the composite operator. Their goal is to acquire millions of shares without anyone noticing. If they were to buy aggressively, the sudden demand would spike the price, making their own purchases more expensive. So, they have to be incredibly stealthy. Imagine a giant sponge. During the accumulation phase, the composite operator acts just like that, silently and slowly absorbing every share that fearful, panicked retail investors are desperately selling off. They soak up all the weak hands who are selling at a loss, convinced the market is doomed. This process can be painstakingly slow, often stretching on for months, and sometimes even years. It's a test of patience. The market will often look incredibly boring, with prices moving sideways in a tight, uninspiring range. This isn't a bad sign. It's intentional. The smart money wants to create an environment of complete apathy. They want you to get so bored or so pessimistic about a stock's future that you finally give up and sell your shares to put your money somewhere more exciting. It's a psychological game designed to transfer shares from the impatient to the patient. Let's look at the sheer scale of these players. Recent research reveals that a very small fraction of hedge funds, we're talking about a tiny percentage, collectively manage trillions of dollars in assets. These aren't your average investors. They are the absolute titans of the financial world. They have access to the best research, the most sophisticated tools, and entire teams of analysts working around the clock. They are all fiercely competing for the best investment ideas, and they have one common goal: to own stocks that are held by strong hands. Other large institutional investors who won't panic and sell at the first sign of trouble. Once the composite operator has successfully absorbed most of the available shares, or the floating supply, something fascinating happens. The stock becomes locked up. This means there are very few shares left for sale on the open market. At this precise moment, the supply and demand dynamic flips on its head. Even a tiny bit of new buying pressure, perhaps from a positive news story or a few optimistic retail investors, can cause the price to explode upwards. There simply aren't enough sellers to meet the new demand. This is the exact point where a major, sustained uptrend truly begins. The hard work of accumulation is over, and the markup phase is about to start. But before the rocket takes off, the smart money often has one last trick up its sleeve. It's a classic maneuver called the spring. Just when the chart looks like it's finally breaking out, just when you think it's safe to jump in, the price will suddenly take a sharp, terrifying dive, often making a new low. It's designed to look like the trend has failed, creating one final wave of panic. This is their last chance to shake out any remaining weak hands who managed to hold on this long. It's a calculated final act of their campaign to ensure they have maximum control before the real rally begins. So how can you use this knowledge to your advantage? The key is to stop acting like the fearful crowd. Don't try to be a hero and buy during the height of the panic. Instead, learn to be a detective. Wait for the dust to settle and start looking for the footprints of accumulation. Watch for the trading volume to slowly dry up as the sideways price action continues. This drying up of volume is a critical clue that the composite operator is nearly finished with their buying campaign. This is how you shift your strategy from following the scared herd to following the smart money. By understanding their playbook, you can position yourself for the next big move. If you want to dive deeper and master the art of reading the charts, make sure you hit that subscribe button to join our community. Thanks for watching, and happy investing.